Hi there, it's Steve here from Wold Guitars in the East Riding of Yorkshire. There's my contact details if you need to get in touch with me at all for any reason. This is the quickest and easiest way rather than going through the advert. However, let's put that down. I'll show that again at the end of the video. I haven't made too many builds recently over the last few months for various reasons, mainly the little lady has had me doing lots of other jobs. You know what it's like, I'm sure. For any of you guys out there, and for you gals, well, it's probably the other way around as well. No, I mean, when you've got a house, there's always things to do. So, but this one, I have built this slowly over the last sort of month. It's a 24-inch scale. It's got a sapele neck with maple side extensions, and it's got a maple fretboard with sapele inlays for both the top and the front markers, position markers. The box is a dirty rat box. You can just about see it says through the neck there, dirty rat. Unfortunately cut out there. It's got a piezo pickup installed under the bridge into the neck. It's got a maple bridge with a fret wire as a saddle. It's got a 0 fret and a bone string guide, closed chrome tuners. There's one or two little bits that I need to finish off. Where I've sanded that, I need to re-oil that part of the neck. I'll take the whole neck out before I send it to it, and also it needs a couple of strap buttons. This one, action has come up really well. I don't know whether you can see that, but it's at the 12th fret. I've measured it. It's about 1.75 mil, and very difficult to measure at the first fret, but it's less than half a mil. Plays really well. I spend a lot of time on my necks. As you can see, it's or hear rather, there's no buzz at all, even though it's very low action. So all the frets ends have been ground down, beveled off, rounded over, and I've levelled the frets. There were only, on this one, there were only about 3 or 4 frets that needed levelling. Recrowned them, polished them, so it plays really well. I'm not an electric guitar player, as you can see from the back here. I'm mainly 6-string acoustic, but when I played fingerstyle really. So I'm pretty useless on these, but however, I'll give you a quick sort of flavour. Left a good job in the city, working for a man every night and day, but I never knew 1 minute of peace, wondering about the way things might have been. Think we'll keep on turning, primary keep on burning, rolling, rolling, rolling on the river. That is on not full volume, probably about 3/4 of the way. I've got it going through my little microcube amp, little battery powered. Master was less than half. Tone, a little bit of bass maybe, volume midway, a little bit of gain, and it's on black panel at the moment. So that's plugged in. If we unplug it, it's pretty good volume as well, acoustically. The bridge, what have I done with it? Oh, hang on, just 1 second, it's just over here. If you wish, and I'd like you to put a note in the request or send me an email or whatever on my contact details, I will include in the purchase, as I say, I will be putting some strap buttons on and finishing off little bits and bobs, but that is a bridge which takes the action up to about 3 mil at the 12th fret. So if you want to play a lot of slide, and if you're like me, a sloppy slide player, and you want to replace the bridge, well then I'll throw that in free of charge as well. Okay, other than that, she's a great little guitar. That's me. I don't glue my bridges in, they're fixed with those 2 screws, not bridges, sorry, necks. So should it ever require any attention, easy enough to get out. The string retainers here, I've crafted out of a bit of sapele, which is fixed to the back of the, what else can I tell you? Oh, I think she's good. She's a nice light guitar as well, well balanced. You know, it's sort of, it's not some cigar box guitars you're constantly having to pull the neck up, and some others like this boy that I've finished a little while ago, which I'm sort of probably keeping, is a little bit box heavy, but this one, really nice balance. It's quite a thin or slim box as well, which is comfortable to play. That did pose a few sort of issues with regard to putting a magnetic pickup, because you don't want to eat in too much to the. You could install a flat pup, which if you were keen on this particular guitar and you wanted me to install it instead of the piezo, then I'd happily do that, but you'd be looking at around about another £40. The ones I do, I import from America, and they cost me 30 odd quid, including shipping and taxes and everything. So by the time I've fiddled around with the wiring, I think sort of 40 quid is a fair price. But if you wanted a mag flat pup humbucker installing, I didn't do it on this for a couple of reasons. It would come to round about there, so it will obscure part of this decal, call it, the Americans call it a decal, on the front. But that would be up to you. But otherwise, super guitar. I like the headstock as well. That's one of my sort of usual headstocks. Always do scarf, well I say always, generally do scarf joints. This is a scarf jointed headstock, as I say, with the laminated wings. I may not be the best builder around, but I think they're pretty cool. I'm proud of it anyway. So so there we have it. Once more, if you want to contact me, there's my details. And I'm going to take my coat off. I've just come up from a workshop with this, and I just realised I haven't had much coat off, and I'm boiling now. Thankfully the worst of the weather's gone. But if you've got any questions, if you want me to build you a bespoke cigar box guitar, or maybe some other sort of instrument, I've done a few things like lap steel guitars, strum sticks, that type of thing, canjos. Just get in touch with me at that email or my telephone number. It's UK, of course, and I don't ship abroad any longer, I'm afraid. It's too much hassle. I'm retired. I do this as a hobby, And whilst I have shipped guitars all over, mainly Europe, but one or two to America, it's more hassle than it's worth for me, so because I don't make a lot of money on these. Okay then, thanks for now, bye.